Welcome to White Regis TV Film Review and Preview. I'm Andrew Wright. Last week, the new Christmas action comedy film that I've been talking about for some time, Violent Night, was released in cinemas and I went to go check it out. For those who don't know, Violent Night stars David Harbour, best known for his roles in Stranger Things and Black Widow, as a disillusioned Santa Claus who comes to the aid of a little girl when her wealthy family's home gets taken over by a paramilitary group. The film comes from acclaimed action filmmaker David Leitch, who acts as a producer on the film, after doing the same on acclaimed action films such as John Wick and Nobody, which come from the same production company. Now, I found that this film is a fun little Christmas adventure that gives us all the heartfelt beats of a dramatic Christmas movie, with all the violence that we've come to expect from many films involving David Leitch. David Harbour is also really great in the leading role by adding complexity to his character and enabling us to see things from his point of view, with all the other actors making this film a fun experience. It might not be high art, but it's still an enjoyable 4 stars out of 5 thrill ride. The producers are currently in discussions with the studios and distributors to get a sequel greenlit. So that's a developing story. Paramount Pictures UK have announced a very late stocking filler for that special horror fan in your life. How late? Well, Paramount Pictures UK have announced a Boxing Day release date for the surprise sleeper hit horror film Smile to arrive on home video. The film stars Kevin Bacon's daughter, Sosie Bacon, as a therapist who witnesses the bizarre suicide of her patient, then goes through a series of increasingly disturbing experiences which she believes are supernatural. The film was a surprise hit at the box office, grossing $216 million worldwide. It has become the highest grossing R-rated, so like 15 and 18 rating horror film worldwide during the pandemic era, and was a success more or less with critics, scoring a 79% on Rotten Tomatoes. The film is out on December 26th on DVD, Blu-ray and 4K Ultra HD, with HMV having an exclusive 4K Ultra HD Steelbook release of the film. I plan on getting the Blu-ray as soon as possible after the release date, and checking it out, so stay tuned in the new year for a review of that. The blue carpet world premiere of Avatar: The Way of Water was this week in London, and the film has already begun to take the internet by storm. The film is the first of 4 sequels to the biggest film of all time, Avatar, and takes place over a decade after the last film. The film once again uses groundbreaking visual effects technology to tell the vast story of the alien moon Pandora and its Na'vi inhabitants. The film's 192-minute runtime has received criticism from audiences when it was announced, but the reactions to the film from the world premiere have been largely positive, with even legendary fantasy filmmaker Guillermo del Toro labeling the film a staggering achievement with majestic visuals and emotions on an epic scale. The film is in cinemas next Friday and will feature a vast majority of showings in 3D, a first for any movie in years after the 3D movie craze died out in the mid-2010s. That's all I have for this week, but be sure to check back next week where I will have more film and TV news. Now back to Gary in the studio.